Guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things emo scene and everything in between. Today I'm back and I thought it would be super fun to go through some of my old cosplays. I've been cosplaying for a couple years now and I've done a few different ones, and I just wanted to go through them and kind of see the ways that I've improved, you know, kind of where I missed the mark on a few of them, but also where they have gotten better, and I thought it would be cool to show them to you as well. So yeah, let's go through some of my old cosplays and rate them. Alrighty, so I believe one of my first major cosplays that I did was Jinx from League of Legends. It's crazy because at this point in time, I really was not as into League as I am now as far as playing the game and enjoying it. But I did love Jinx as a character and I wanted to be able to just cosplay her. And so I went ahead and put together this Jinx cosplay. It was really cool because this was my first like big cosplay that I had done. The wig itself was like super heavy. I remember the braids just being a lot in general. I did get to go out and take some really cool pictures in this cosplay, so it was really awesome getting to do that. And ultimately I just had a lot of fun with it since it was like my first major one that I had done. But I will say that it wasn't like my favorite in terms of all the cosplays that I've done. It was like the most comfortable cosplay. There was a lot that had to be done as far as like painting on me, but I will say I liked the attention to detail that I got to do with trying to do her tattoos, and overall it was like a cool cosplay that I could do. I would say as far as effort, I really did start high with the effort here on this one, as far as like taking the time to paint on the tattoos and, you know, actually wear the wig and things like that. I do enjoy cosplays more when I can just kind of like wear the outfit and somehow make my hair work for it, or if there's like not as much required as far as like painting and stuff. So I will say overall with this cosplay, I don't know, I think we started out strong. I'm gonna give it a like 3.5. I feel like it's a lot of effort that I put into it. I really like the quality of it, but I definitely think that we got better, and I also think that there was just like better things that I could do with my cosplays. So this is okay, 3.5. Moving right along, I would hardly call these cosplays to be honest, but they are super duper cute. I love dressing up as a Pokemon, and I did these onesies back in the day. I did think that they were super cute then, but I will say that now I think that there's a lot more I could do with these cosplays. Like, I think that there's a lot more to the costume itself that could be done. I would argue that this is borderline just not cosplay, like it is, but not really. I don't know, it's definitely a more comfortable one, which is my favorite part about it, and it is super cute, which is really cool. This would be great if you're going out to a party or if you're going to an event where you want to be comfortable. I definitely think that this would be perfect for something like that. But overall, it definitely was like low effort, it's very easy to maintain cosplay. I didn't have to wear a wig, which was super cool. It was just kind of comfortable to wear, which was really nice. But I definitely think there was more that I could do on this one. So these are okay. I'm gonna give these like 2.5, 3-ish range, just because like they are indeed comfortable and they were cute and I did enjoy getting to wear them. But I will say again, like there's a lot more that could be done with my cosplays. Like this was nothing compared to some of the ones that I've been able to put together. So we definitely improved on these. But yeah, moving right along. This Zelda cosplay is one of my absolute favorite cosplays I've ever done. I loved the wig for this. It was super annoying to brush, like to kind of like keep it after the fact, but I'll get to that. But in general, it was a super fun cosplay. I loved getting to do this. I dressed up for stream and got to play a little bit of game like Breath of the Wild. I really enjoyed just getting to go outside and take pictures for this one. The ears were super cool. They were hard to keep on. I will say the cooler the cosplay, the more that is with it to make it a bit more difficult to like kind of maintain and keep, which is super annoying, but it's worth it, you know, to like have a better cosplay. But I really did enjoy this one. The pictures were super cute that I got to take with it. Overall, like it was a good quality cosplay. Like it just kind of felt like it was a good quality material. A lot of these I do get online. Like I know a lot of people do like to closet cosplay, and I'm not opposed to that at all. And some people are super talented and can even like make their own cosplays from scratch, which is crazy. I just do not have the time to do that. So a lot of my cosplays I get from sites online, and I have to do my measurements and stuff, and sometimes you don't really know what you're getting. But I will say that this was really good as far as the quality of it, and I did like getting to dress up as this. I loved the wig. I loved all of it really. I will say that with this cosplay there was definitely, you know, a lot that I could do with it. I definitely think that the wig, while it is cool, like there's more that could be done. I don't know a lot when it comes to maintaining cosplay wigs. I wish I knew more about that. I think that would make my experience with wigs a little bit better. But yeah, this one's super duper cute. I'm giving this a straight up 4 to 4.5ish range. Like, this is cute. Ultimately, it's one of my better cosplays that I've done, and when I do cosplays, I do try to aim for something that's like of this quality or higher. I think that that's like a success when it comes to a cosplay. Sailor Mercury. Oh, this one was so cute. This one was one that I like was recommended to do. I really loved getting to do it though because it was just such great vibes. The cosplay itself was super comfortable and just like easy to wear. I ordered it online. It was like a decent quality. I do feel like I have better quality cosplays, but this one wasn't too bad. I will say that with this, I could have worn a wig if I really wanted to be more accurate. But I honestly felt like my hair itself could work with it. So I did just kind of like pigtails and put it to the side. And at this point in time, I just had blue in the front of my hair and the rest was black. So it kind of worked with it. But I think that I could have worn a wig. There's more that could have been done here. This is like a solid 3. You know what I mean? It's cute, it fits, it does the job, it is a cosplay, and like I did get some cute pictures with it. But again, like I could have worn a wig. I definitely could have done more with it. And again, none of these cosplays have props. That's another major thing too. With the Jinx cosplay that I showed you guys previously, I did have a prop with that. But for the most part, a lot of these cosplays don't have props, and I think props do add a lot to a cosplay. I'm still working on adding props to cosplays and like getting into that as being a thing, but I definitely feel like once you add a prop to it, it does make it a better cosplay. But yeah, moving right along, I've definitely done more. My Gwyn cosplay, oh my goodness, I absolutely love this one so much. The wig, the fit, all of it so cute. Not only was this an incredible material cosplay and just like a great quality, but the costume itself was super cute. This is Gwyn from League of Legends, by the way. I loved it as far as just getting to have the wig. It was so long and luxurious, and yes, I could have used my own hair because it is blue to be able to kind of like pull off this cosplay, but I'm glad that I went with the wig because while it was a lot, it just added to the costume so much. I would totally wear this cosplay again, and I would also like go as far as to maybe get props for it. This is like a solid cosplay. Like this is right here is like a 4 as well. I really love just the way the wig turned out, the way the cosplay was itself. I would definitely go ahead and, like I said, get props to add to it, maybe make it a 4.5 at that point. Ultimately, like my scale compared to other people's scale is going to be different. Like I don't make my own cosplays. Obviously, if I made my own cosplays, this would take it to a whole other level. But since I don't do that, this is just kind of going off what I have and what I've been able to work with. And I will say, of the cosplays I've done, the Gwyn one, super duper good. We love this one. Aw, this one's super cute. This is my Gur cosplay. I did wear it to a convention and I got to enjoy it. It was comfortable to wear. It was like comfortable to like have fun in and meet people. It did the trick as being Gur, obviously, but it was really just a bunch of Gur accessories, like Gur from Invader Zim accessories. But I really didn't like dress up as Gur. I just had a bunch of those accessories and it kind of like worked out as being a costume. This is super cute. I absolutely adored this outfit. Definitely would give it more of like a 3 because it is not like a real cosplay. I feel like it's just kind of like accessories. But as far as like comfort level and the way that it turned out, absolutely loved it. Couldn't ask for it to be any more comfortable. And also just like a lot of people coming up to me and taking photos, like people really enjoyed this cosplay. So love that a lot. Definitely giving this a solid 3, but we had a lot of better cosplays that I got to do. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this one. This is my Juliet Starling cosplay from Lollipop Chainsaw. I absolutely love this like outfit in general. It's super cute. I will say the quality of the cosplay itself, not the best. It is definitely like it could have fit me better or it could go off of its sizing chart a little bit better. But it was super duper cute and I loved getting to wear it to the con, and I did wear a wig with this one as well. And I will say that I don't like wearing wigs, but the wig itself is pretty comfortable. Overall, it was super comfortable to wear out and I loved the way I got to put it together. I wish I could have had props, like maybe got a little chainsaw or done something, I don't know. But I feel like there was definitely somewhere in there where I could have added like a prop or maybe had like Nick, like the little boyfriend keychain or something, like I don't know. But it was super cute. I got to wear this to the convention and I got a lot of compliments, and I also got pictures taken while I was there, and it was just overall a great little cosplay to wear. So definitely love this one, but I will say because of the quality of the cosplay and just kind of like, I don't know, the overall vibe of it. Like, I do wish I had more props and stuff. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5. It wasn't my favorite of cosplays that I've done like this. I definitely feel like there was room for improvement, but I will say, like, I am proud that I at least wore a wig for it. But it definitely wasn't the most like comfortable cosplay I've ever done in my entire life. Alrighty, we have my Umbreon cosplay. I love this one. A lot of people really like this one. It is super cute. It is my most, like, one of my more recent ones. I have a couple that are more recent here. I will say it's better than my other Pokemon ones, so I give this one like a 3.5. Maybe like, yeah, a 3.5 for sure, because it's definitely not as good as like my other cosplays. It's not as much as my other cosplays. It's definitely just something to have fun and wear to parties and stuff. And I got to wear it to the convention, which was really cool. But yeah, we love the Pokemon. I know that you guys really like this one, but still a 3.5 as far as overall cosplay. It is a really good quality costume though. Like, I will say, of the cosplays I have, this one's like solid quality for what it is. So that's really awesome. At my most recent convention, I was also Mothman, which was super fun. This one was very casual, also easy to be in. This one I'm going to give like a 3 because it was very low effort. I didn't have to put a lot of effort into it. That's not to say that low effort means a bad cosplay, but I know that like the more effort I put into a cosplay, genuinely, like, I feel like it turns out better and it's just like a better quality one. This one was very low maintenance and I loved it about it. And it worked out for what it was. So I got to be Mothman. Very cool. Again, solid 3, comfortable to drink in, and good quality for what it was. Like, that was absolutely great. I've done other costume type cosplays and other sorts of things in between all the ones that I've shown you today, but I feel like the ones that I showed you today are like the major more ones that I've done lately, and they kind of showcase a lot of this cosplays that I've done in the last couple of years. I will say, like I said, there's a couple outfits that aren't thrown there, but like these are the main ones I feel like are memorable. But yeah, I really love getting to cosplay. I'm hoping to do it more in the near future whenever I get everything else in my life under control and take care of it. But it is super fun to get to do, and I feel like it's perfect to kind of bring this up around Halloween because it does inspire people when it comes to their costumes and stuff. So hopefully maybe this inspires you, if not for Halloween, for maybe like a convention or something if you go to it. But overall, these are just like rating my cosplays, and I hope that it kind of does influence you a little bit when it comes to what you maybe look for in your future cosplays. Look for something that's comfortable and high quality. Those are like the main things that you want to find whenever you're doing your stuff. But yeah. If you like videos like this, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I post. Also, make sure that you leave a like on this video and comment below letting me know if you've cosplayed before, and if so, which one is your favorite. Also, let me know which one of mine is your favorite. I'd love to know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle. Remember to stay safe, make good choices, and remember that you're awesome. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.